Hi, it's Gam Gam again, coming to read to you. Only this time we're going to be reading a goodnight story. This one's called Good Night, New Mexico, and we always like to know the writer. So it's by Adam Gamble and Mark Jasper, and it's published by the Goodnight Books. So most of you know I love New Mexico, even if I live in Kentucky. So here we go. We're going to say Good Night, New Mexico. It starts in the morning. So look here, we're seeing sort of a desert area, a desert sun, not a sunset, but the good morning sun coming up. Okay, good morning, desert. Good morning, Roadrunner. Are you ready to share a wonderful day? So we've got the desert and we've got the Roadrunner. Can you see with the long tail? And we've got the cactus here that are out in New Mexico everywhere. Hello, desert. Plants, wildflowers bursting with colors. Look at the wildflowers. And here are the mountains in the background. You see a lot of mountains in New Mexico. And then look at all the wildflowers down here. And these two kids are smelling the flowers. Okay, let's see what's next. Soar high in the sky, shiprock. They name a lot of their peaks and their rocks. I think a lot of places do that. But look at this one in New Mexico. It actually looks like a spaceship, don't you think? Look at this. We've got some hippopotamus. I bet we're going to the zoo. Splish, splash, hippos at the ABQ Biopark Zoo in Albuquerque. And did you know that ABQ is the way that they abbreviate Albuquerque? It's such a long name. And they use that in a lot of different things, like for their airport. When we make tickets online to go from Kentucky to Albuquerque, we punch in ABQ. So they're going to the ABQ Biopark Zoo. Oh, and look what's at the zoo. Oh my gosh, look at all those fish. I see red ones. I see striped ones. There's one that looks a little turquoise blue, which is so popular in New Mexico. Look at all the colorful fish in the aquarium. And we just looked at those, and aren't they great? Okay. It's great to see you, Gila Cliff Dwellings in Silver City. Okay, so look at this. These are cliff dwellings. I'm trying to get that so there's not a glare on the book. Okay, so these are the Gila Cliff Dwellings, and they're ancient dwellings. They're made into the side of a cliff, and look at the people going up and looking in there. Okay, and also if you look at Gila Cliff, that's a G, but it's a Spanish word, and we say Gila. Okay, scuba diving is fun in the blue hole of Santa Rosa. So look at this. There is a swimming area in Santa Rosa, and that's in the southern part of the state. I have driven by it, but I have never actually gone in there to swim. But doesn't that look like a fun thing to do on a vacation? Oh my. Your grandpa and I have gone to see this hot air balloon exhibit. Okay. Good afternoon, hot air balloons at the Albuquerque International Balloon Festival. Up, up, and away. So look at all those balloons. And in Kentucky, with the Kentucky Derby, we have a hot air balloon festival also. This one, we had to go really early in the morning to watch it start off. It was fun, but I'd never been up that early before willingly. Okay, I bet you're getting hungry. How about a tasty burrito, a chimichanga, or an empanada? And your grandpa would be eating the burritos. I know that. And now look at these adobe-like buildings. This is in downtown Santa Fe. And so what it says is, howdy, lovely Santa Fe Plaza. So this is near the plaza, and it looks like those kids and their mom might be going towards the plaza because this church in the background, it is about a block away from the actual plaza. And look right here, there's a building on the plaza. It's a jewelry store, and I want to tell you, I've gotten some jewelry there before. Good day, White Sands National Monument. We're going back sort of in the south of New Mexico again. So once again, good day, White Sands National Monument. Have a fun time playing in the sand. So look at all the sand that they're playing in. Now, your great grandma and grandpa, Mumsy and Pops, they went to visit the White Sands, and I have pictures of them there at the White Sands. And then, oh, the next place. Hello, bat colony flying out of Carlsbad Caverns. Look at the bats flying out. Yes. Oh my gosh. Have you ever seen a bat? I have. Okay, so I never have gone here, but my brother got to go on a school trip once from Oklahoma, and they went to Carlsbad Caverns. I think a lot of school kids like to go down there. Okay, what's coming up next in our Goodnight book? Oh my. Greetings, International UFO Museum in Roswell. Have you seen any aliens? Now, I haven't been to that particular museum, but there are a lot of museums that have to do with science because New Mexico is also known for its science. A lot of art out there and a lot of good food, but also some great science things going on. Oh, good evening, New Mexico animals. Look at those. Some of them look a little similar to animals in Kentucky, but these are some animals out in the plains and see the mountains in the background. So we're saying goodnight to the animals of New Mexico. Good evening, Royal Grand Gorge Bridge. Look at this. Look, it looks like maybe a dad and his son, and they're standing by the Royal Gorge Bridge, and look how deep that is. I've seen that in person. The bridge is big, and you can walk across the bridge. There's a path where you can walk across the bridge. And after this story's over, if you hold on for 1 minute, I'm going to show you a picture of Gam Gam at the Royal Gorge Bridge. Good night, skiers. Good night, Taos. So here's the skiers at the Taos Ski Resort. There's also one in Santa Fe. And Red River has good skiing too. Good night, stars twinkling over the mountains. So look at that owl. He's getting to enjoy the view of the mountains, and there's snow there. And what I love to do is I love to watch a good sunset, and then we can see the stars twinkling over the mountains too. Oh, good night, children of New Mexico. Thank you for sharing a wonderful day. And since I grew up in Oklahoma and I lived in Texas, I'm also going to say not only good night, New Mexico, but good night, Kentucky, good night, Oklahoma, and good night, New Mexico. And I hope you have a nice sleep tonight. But before you go away, remember the picture of the Rio Grande Gorge Bridge. Look, there's Gam Gam. I hope there's not too much glare. There I am, you know, in a big hat and lots of turquoise jewelry, but I'm standing on the bridge and one of my friends caught that picture. So, good night, New Mexico.